Hello, everybody. I am your host, Mobster Lobster, and we are back into this next episode, our second episode of the happenings of the Survivor. Today, calling in, we have Big Worm, the politician running for president. He's calling in shortly.
I think I'm in here.
There he is. There he is.
Did I do it wrong?
No, you're here. You're here. You're here.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. I thought I fucked it.
No, you're good. You are on air. How are you doing, Big Worm?
Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're cooking tacos down at the taco stand, Mobster.
Yeah, I saw that. Do you have any questions for me before we start the interview?
No, do you mind do you mind if I just promote my taco stand a little bit during the interview? Just a couple few promotions.
Yeah, I mean, for an extra fee, I could allow it, but
I could definitely slide you an extra $5,000. Hold on.
well, the pricing for a store advertisement is actually 40,000.
Jesus.
Listen, it's a business, all right. You got to do something to keep it afloat, right?
$3,000. All right. Let me get. Hold on. Can you still hear me?
I'm holding. I can.
Okay, let me get my checkbook out. There's a thing with my checking and my savings.
It's all right.
Let me look.
Oh, it's been such a great
Back
day.
to the
at my
taco
studio.
stand, Mobster. It's thriving.
It's
thriving.
Is it thriving?
It's thriving.
Do you sell like separate flavors of meat or like different
We
types
got
of
wolf
meat?
tacos. We got rabbit
Okay.
tacos.
Okay.
We got long pig.
Okay.
We got we got all kinds of tacos.
How expensive are these tacos?
$5 a taco. Comes with 2 napkins. 2 napkins for every taco.
Are the napkins free?
Napkins come with every taco mandatory.
All right, good. Well, as I said before, you are one of the leading candidates in the presidential race at the moment. I mean, the
It's
election.
the tacos.
It's the. Let's actually get started on the interview, though, huh?
Yes.
You can subtly slip in your taco stand as we go along. But so, as I stated, you are running for president. Well, of course, not right now because it's the governor elections. But what would you say, like, the fundamental ideals of your campaign is?
The freedom of every citizen in Chinaris. I'm all about letting freedom rip. I'm the guy with the painted chest and the flag and the can of monkey ass in his can.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. I'm all about being the king in your own castle, whether it's a cardboard box or a well paved compound.
So, yeah, you, from what I've heard, it's you represent GRS.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
I asked this I should have asked you this first, but there's everybody has a story, right? So what is your story of you getting to Chinaris, and what is your story with GRS? Like, how did you join them and become like sort of their spokesperson, if you will?
Ooh, not their spokesperson at all. If
Really?
anything, I'm more bottom of the barrel in the GRS world. God's honest. I there's whale shit and then there's me. I mean, I'm down there on the totem pole for GRS. GRS got a lot of heavy hitters. But I just joined GRS. It was I random meeting in the dark, random dark meeting, and I can't even say who showed up, and the offer was made, and I took the offer. But I definitely don't speak for the faction. That's for sure. I'm a member, proud member, but. Other than that, I just proud to be there. But I'm still new. I'm like a week in, so I'm just
Really, really.
trying to fit in. Everybody's really good at something there.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. What would you say GRS represents?
We're freedom. We're freedom revolution. We're the
Really?
revolution of freedom. We're all about tacos and freedom.
Yeah. Freedom against what though? What is GRS sort of fighting against?
Mm. You know, they're fighting against those damn checkpoints.
Elaborate. What do you mean?
There's these checkpoints where there's safe zones, and then they search your body, and then
Oh, the military police.
the military police ran by old Willard,
Hmm.
old Captain Will.
Hmm.
Me and him used to be good friends, great friends back when I was governor. Life was good.
Hmm.
And then I didn't do one thing. We disagreed on one thing, and
Hmm. What was the disagreement?
14. We just disagreed on the 14K. They're the people. They're part of the people. They're good people.
Really? Really?
They're my ride or dies. They're good friends of mine.
Hmm. Nice. Interesting. Um. So I'm new to the server, right? I only started what in March. I mean,
Yes.
um, I'm
Yeah.
still making a name for myself, you know.
Oh,
Um.
Mobster, you're well known enough for me to know you. I mean,
Yeah. Well,
I had
you're
to make an
also
appointment to get on the show.
yeah. Um. But so asking around people in like Starry or the lower city of Cherno, like the actual city, not the country, uh, I heard several people talk about your name in disdain, sort of this idea that when you were governor, that you were sort of a puppet of sorts. Now, I'm not throwing any shade upon you. I'm just asking if the allegations have any base.
Oh God no.
Mm.
I think what it was there wasn't a taco stand in Velas at the time when I was governor, and
Ah,
now that there is a taco stand,
ah, I see. I see. So,
I think
what do you what do you think the purpose of government is? Because Chernarus has already fallen, right? We've already fallen once, and the way I see it, we're on the brink of falling once again with a big war on the horizon between the MP and the as you would describe, freedom fighters. Um,
yes, we're at war now. They declared war on GRS a couple days ago.
really?
Yes, unfortunately, Will's call, not mine. I
Hmm.
begged for peace.
Did you know? Huh.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Well, I mean, so since you're president, you must have strong. Well, you're running for president. You
It's
must.
easy to mistake sometimes, mobster.
Yeah. Since you're running for president, what do you think the purpose of government is?
One second, let me take a bite of my taco. The purpose of government is to make sure that people are safe,
Hmm.
but free. Free to hurt themselves, but safe not to be hurt by others.
Hmm. Elaborate. What do you mean by that?
I mean that they're free to jump off their roof, but don't have to worry about being shot off their roof.
Hmm. I see. So, do you believe in like freedom of expression, freedom of the press?
Uh, to a point, not when you hurt someone else's feelings to the point that it's hurtful.
Hmm.
It's not okay anymore.
Hmm. I agree. I think to a certain extent.
Non Chinaris.
No, not Shanaris. To a certain extent, it gets to a point where it's not just freedom of speech; it's just defamation of character.
Right. I mean, I'm not
Right,
here to baby everyone. I mean,
right.
there is banter, of course. Good banter is needed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And there's the other kind that we've all seen as well.
Yes, which is fighting with bullets instead
Just
of
good.
words.
Yes.
Um, do you so as you look at history of the world, the history of government, um, it feels as if there's this sort of decline in morality and emotion and sentiment. Do you think these, sentimental values or emotions have any place in modern systems of government where, such as Chinar, such a hard and tough place to govern with large gray moral, areas? How do you
I
think
think
the
I think
values?
that's why I'll be such a strong president because I take lemons and turn them into lemonade.
Mm,
We have leftover body parts. I turn them into long pig tacos, for example.
mm, mm.
$5 on Wednesday.
Okay. uh, I agree. Tacos are good. So you say your mission in the presidency is to pursue freedom and liberate the people from what you described as tyranny from the MPs. Um, the economy is so dictated by illegal activities now, and it leaves almost no room for honest businesses like a radio show or an art studio or a taco
I think you're
stand.
wrong. I think you're wrong there.
Really?
I think the illegal activity has been a pain in the ass, but I think they're knocking it out. They smoked it with a wipe. They're gonna hit it with another double butt wipe. They're smoking the cars.
Hmm.
We're gonna do some things, and then I think illegal activity is also gonna fix the economy to a little extent. Not breaking the rules though. Another type of illegal trade activity I think is gonna come into play to really boost the RP spirits of everyone,
Hmm. Hmm. What
especially
does?
rebels.
Hmm.
Good friend of mine. He's he's always he's always he's always there for me.
Hmm. What would you say success means to you?
Success to me means chicken tacos, extra sour cream, no guac. It just means it just means extra crunchy goodness
Hmm.
to me.
Hmm.
I, to me, success is just everyone being happy. Taco, two napkins in their hand.
Hmm. Hmm. How will you when if you earn the presidency, how will you deal with the conflict and the resistance in Chernarus?
Real easy, real easy. I'm gonna tell you, this is what everybody. This is the question everyone's been waiting for, Mobster. I'm not gonna lie. I was
Hmm.
waiting for this one. Here's how we're gonna handle the conflict and the resistance in Shannara.
I
We're gonna
swear to
solve
God,
it.
if you say a taco stand.
We're gonna solve it by we're gonna walk old Willard out of the NP and we're gonna walk in Dr. J. Mercy and swear him in as commander in chief of the military police.
Hmm. Are
I'm
you
running on that.
are you suggesting a coup?
I'm suggesting a coup.
Yeah, are you?
Definitely live on the lobster.
How do you know you're right about this situation?
I'm right because the children that write me the letters that say bigworm save Trinaris.
Hmm.
That or it's Clarky, one of the two.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure either.
So, how would you say you make your decisions? Like, what moral standing do you make your decisions
Ugh. I do what I would want someone else to do to me.
in in that? Expound on that a little bit.
I wouldn't I wouldn't do something to someone I wouldn't want done to me.
Oh, the golden rule. Yeah, the golden
The
rule.
golden rule: don't wear a wire in your grandmother's house, for example.
Mm, mm,
Rebel.
yeah, yeah. So one final question before we go to break, because it's almost time for intermission. Um, you have gone on record, and even now, as we are on air, that you believe that the MPs are holding the people back and that they're sort of in this tyrannous sort of position within the public eye. Um, if you were to see something that would prove you wrong, what would that be? Like, if you have evidence that would completely convince you against that, what would that be?
What do you mean?
So, for example, I'm not religious at all, but I don't know what will make me believe. Like, what what God or whatever deity you ascribe to will show me to believe in their religion.
Oh,
I'm
I see. So
asking,
what could the MP do?
or what could anybody do to convince you or show you that what you believe is wrong? Because I think that's always an important question in politics
Maybe
to
a
consider.
maybe a clip or a screenshot. And that's usually a 5-minute clip.
Hmm.
Usually what I ask for.
Hmm.
Usually what I can ask for.
Hmm. I see.
I believe.
Well, I believe it's just about time for a break, don't you?
I do too. I'm gonna have a taco. I don't know about you, mobster.
Oh no, I'm just gonna have a sip of water. Well, folks,
Mobster, you 40 fucking grand. You're gonna have a taco, mobster.
I'll stop by. Where's the taco stand?
I don't know. Oh, it's over by my. It's right in front of my base.
Okay,
4 inches from Blue's base.
got it. Got it. Well, folks, I'm your host, Mobster Lobster, and we are going to go to break. I'll see you soon. Folks, while we are in intermission, this episode has been sponsored by the Mass Docs Art Shop. It is a wonderful little business. If you need a logo, a brand, or a profile picture, brand new and furnished, he can get it done for you for a reasonable price, of course. He is and does have his own business and his own channel at the top of the whitelist section in the Streets of Gennara's Discord server. If you need a profile picture done or a faction logo, ye can get it done for a reasonable price, of course. All right, folks, we are back. I'm wondering if Bigworm is back from his taco or not. There he is.
We'll be finding that. Hold on.
Of course. You good?
I'm ready.
All right. So, if you found out that the faction that you are in or represent are the ones doing the killing and the main damage on the server.
Been there before.
Really?
Happened before. Yes. You gotta ask them to stand down. You know what the best way to make peace is? A good barbecue. Good barbecue with a little bit of tacos. Barbecue tacos.
Really? Well, I can't say I entirely disagree. I mean, food has often throughout history been a main middle ground for people. I mean, some of the largest peace deals in history were done over a fine meal.
Me, the Capitol Judge, 14K. We've had so many barbecues. I I probably ate so many tacos. I'm gonna have a heart attack. It was taco, taco, taco.
Hmm. Yeah. Um. Phew. Oh, sort of getting dizzy right now. I don't know why. Could be dehydration.
Could be the tacos.
I haven't had a taco.
We're gonna get you one of these tacos. You got the long pig taco, you got the pork taco, you got the wolf taco, bear taco, rabbit taco.
Hmm.
We have options.
So you often, when talking about the MP, you often sort of clump them up into like just one word, the MP. Which part of the coalition do you think is like the worst offender of these? I guess you would call them war crimes, from your viewpoint. Um, what would you say? What faction would be like the worst offender?
Ooh. And are still here?
Hmm?
And are still here or no longer here? Because I don't think they're here anymore. I think they're gone.
No, the factions, the MPs currently up, the three MPs that are currently up.
Oh, the worst out of the three?
Yeah, in
Oh
your opinion.
man, it used to be blackout, but not anymore. Not
Really?
anymore.
Which one's the worst
Not
now?
anymore. It's definitely switched to the MP. They've gotten very heinous. They executed a fellow citizen in handcuffs today.
Really?
Black market employee even.
Hmm.
Mm, indeed.
Yeah.
I almost forgot venison tacos. That's all of them.
Hmm. Hmm. So, oftentimes in politics, foresight is a really important skill to have. So, instead of focusing on the past, what would you like to see happen in the future for Chinaris? Like, what would be the ideal outcome of your presidency?
Total franchisement. I'm talking franchises everywhere.
Hmm. Elaborate. What do you mean?
Taco stands.
Mm.
Franchise the taco stands. Every region, 2 to 3 taco stands.
Mm. I see.
Covers the food, covers the napkins, covers the water. Those are major things that citizens need to survive,
Mm.
and I can provide those with the franchise.
I see. But how does that solve the problem of the MP? Or what you would say the problem of the MP?
Well, once I get the power of the pen, the power of the pen, once I have the power of the pen, I can, as I said, put Dr. J. Mercy in control of the military police, solving the issue,
Mm.
for he will guide them
I see.
to the taco stand.
Hmm. Would you describe yourself or your movement to be based in any religious sort of authority or influence? Because last episode, when I talked to General 07 of Blackout, he said a big part of his inspiration for, his fight is his religion.
Mm,
So
mm.
I was just wondering, is religion
It,
at all a part of your mission in Chinars?
well, as they say in AA, you got to believe in a higher power.
Mm.
And, you know, everyone's higher power is different. Um,
Mm.
for example, I know you might chuckle at this, but I believe in tacos, and then look where it's gotten me.
Hmm. I see. What what would you say the heart of the issue is in Chinaris? Like the main problem. Like I know you're gonna say lack of tacos, but no,
Somebody's hungry.
no,
Go
no, no.
on. Go
I'm
on.
just saying. Other than that, what would
Move
you
our put
say?
an order in.
Like
Too special.
the heart of the issue, of the war, the poverty, the crime, the instability, all of that is in Chinaris.
Part of the issue is the secret societies.
Secret societies.
You ever heard of the Freemasons?
No.
Well, they're kind of like the Freemasons, except there's like 7 different cults. There's a cult of cannibals that run around south end of Vybor.
Hmm.
They're decent people, but they control everything.
Really?
If you can befriend them, you can control the puzzle.
Really? Would you say that?
That's how I became governor.
Oh, okay. Um. So it's come to my attention that people on the MP side are feeling a great disdain for the court system, and a lot of people right now, both with or against the MP, believe that there is sort of bias in the court system and a corrupt nature of the people, of the lawyers, of the judges who are actually in the court and make the decisions on the laws. What would you say in response to that?
Uh, Lobster, what I'd say to them them boys in blue. That's what I'd tell them is I'd say Circuit Court Capital Judge Nuclear is there to be the paddle for when they break the law. He's not there to be their friend. The court system is there for when they mess up. That is the leash that holds the dog, as they say.
Well, I don't think the problem is punishment. I think the problem is that there's a growing sentiment of, well, what people feel guilty before innocent, where it should be innocent before guilty. Um, what would your response to that be?
I've sat in many of court hearings, and although I cannot stand being there, I have I have enjoyed watching the verdicts play out. I've seen them all fairly done at the end of the day. So I cannot comment on what you're saying.
Hmm, I see. That's a that makes sense. Um,
Have you heard about the hobo issue?
no, I haven't. What's the hobo issue?
There's been a hobo issue in Bellis. The new governor, BB Adams, said he's going to handle the hobo issue. They've been throwing trash all over the Velas region, everywhere from my house to the Capitol Judge's house across the street, in front of the taco stand,
Hmm.
even on Taco Tuesdays when we have tacos 50% off for every citizen of Chinaris.
Hmm.
Even the MP get a discount on Taco Tuesday.
Really?
Yes.
What is your plan of punishment for the MPs? Because clearly you feel that they have done a great wrong to the civilians of
No, no punishment to the men served a fine. Just replacing the man at the top.
hmm. So in politics there is often a moral argument in that the person who swipes the pen on the paper is more morally responsible than the person who pulls the trigger. For instance, in the Nuremberg trials, a lot of the Nazis that were put on trial were people who made the orders, not the people who fired the bullet. Um, this is, a very in-depth moral debate, but who, in your opinion, would be more responsible? The person who signs the paper or the person who pulls the trigger?
Oh, whoever pulls the trigger at the end of the day is responsible, I suppose. But the guy who signed the paper is just as responsible, I suppose. I suppose the weight's the same to me. Wouldn't weigh one heavier than the other. I guess the guy that signs the paper for millions to be killed compared to a man killing one. It's quite the question.
Yeah, so, but your plan for the MP is to only punish the people on the top, but not the people who are actually, carrying out orders. Doesn't that conflict with what you just said about the moral question I proposed to you?
Not if you want fast order. Not if you want fast order and control without war.
Let's see. What do you think these veterans of these MPs will do once they're out of, well, if they decide to leave or, whatever they do?
Well, the taco stand is always hiring, mobster. I'm glad you asked. We hire ex-MP employees every day. It's hard to keep them all employed, but we do hire as many as we can.
I see. Well, Big Worm, we are just about out of time. We are actually 6 minutes over time.
Damn.
Yeah, I enjoyed speaking with you. Is there anything you want to say before I sort of end the broadcast?
That'll wrap her up for this time.
All right. Thank you, Big Worm, for coming on. I had a very nice time. Big Worm for president. I wish you luck. I wish you luck in the polls, and I wish you luck in your franchisement.
Thank you, Monster.
Yes. Folks, my name is Mobster Lobster. I have been your host for the happenings of the Survivor. This has been episode 2, our interview with Big Worm. Again, another fantastic episode. I hope to see you in the next one, where we interview. Who are we doing? Oh yes, Pet Rock, where we interview Pet Rock, the man of the success story. And that, in any case, I've been your host. Good night.